and welcome to the UAE. I'm at Ahmad Tea's biggest factory where they blend and pack teas for more than 80 countries around the world. In fact, they estimate that over 30 million cups of Ahmad tea are enjoyed every day. Most of it comes through this building. I'm Zara and I will be exploring the inside of this factory and meeting some of the people that keep it running.
We're going to start with the warehouse, and this is where the raw tea and the finished goods are kept. In terms of raw tea, we're keeping, well, if we were to convert all the raw tea today into cups of tea, we can produce around 3.2 billion cups of tea today. Unfortunately, we don't have enough teacups.
Okay.
But we also have our finished goods here, which we export to 80 countries around the world. We have our herbal blends, so lemongrass, chamomile, and we also have our classic range. So that will be Assam, Darjeeling, Earl Grey. And we currently produce about, well, close to 360 products. And we are, we're continuously developing new products. We're getting a lot of requests from customers these days for new herbal blends. From Czech Republic, we've developed a new strawberry and chili blend.
Wow, strawberry and chili, did you say?
Yeah, so it's been a great success.
Interesting.
One of my favorites. But I'm going to show you one of my original favorites, which really got me into this industry. And it's from North India, and it's in the region of Darjeeling. You must have heard of Darjeeling tea?
Yes, I have.
So it's on the foothills of the Himalayas, and the garden that we buy the tea from is one of the top gardens. And I actually spent time with the growers and on the estates last year. And this is Sampath, who is our tea assistant. Sampath, do you mind just cutting open one of the bags to show Zara some Darjeeling?
So this is all raw tea over here.
Everything you see right now is raw tea. We draw samples on arrival to check the quality parameters. Yeah.
How many kilos is this bag, for
This
example?
kilo right now is, bear with me, this is about 40 kilograms, I believe. So, thank you. So, I'll just show this to the viewers. So, this is Darjeeling Loose-Leaf. We source it once a year because it's a seasonal tea. It's plucked during the spring season. And we're going to taste some later, in fact.
Just going to ask.
Yeah, but should be a good cup. Thank you, Sampath. Thank you.
We basically export to 80 countries worldwide from this facility.
Which countries?
Mostly Far East, Europe,
Okay.
USA. And this warehouse holds all the finished goods as well as raw tea materials. So here we can see some raw teas here, stacked up for production. And this is some of our finished goods bulk going to our partner factories in Russia, Ukraine. And here we go towards our main heart of the production. It's more of a blending facility. We have basically 7 blending lines.
How many of these bags do we go through? I was wondering.
That's a lot actually. It's a continual process and it's a continuous process. Hi Marie. She's Miss
Hi Mary.
She's our blending supervisor and is Mr. Vijita, our tea taster.
So, what is blending?
Blending, this is the heart of our company. Blending is the art of selecting the best leaf to ensure that we deliver our signature blends like English breakfast, ET number 1, and Earl Grey. Blending is who we are.
Amazing. So, Mary, I mean, it sounds like it's the key part of the process. You blend tea all day long. What would be your favorite blend?
It's not one, I love 2. Darjeeling and chamomile. Darjeeling in the morning, that keeps me alive, happy, and healthy. And a cup of chamomile tea in the evening that give me a good sleep. Machine will start at the loading point. As you can see, they are picking the bags falling into the conveyor. The tea will flow to the entire system till it reaches the blending drum. Tea goes into the blending drum where we keep our secret recipe. I will not tell you. We keep the drum on the right speed to ensure that we don't break the leaf. The tea should have an approval and tasted by our tea taster for the consistency. Right after the approval, it's the only time that we can send it to the silo or the hoppers.
We taste around 350 to 400 cups of tea every day on daily basis. Also, we look around in the blends. We look at the dry leaf, the color of the infusion, the aroma, and of course the taste of the tea. Also, I am very much responsible of Ahmad tea blends, what is going through out of this factory to maintain the consistency and quality to our existing clientele to the entire world.
Amazing. I mean, that sounds like it's such a complex procedure that would go through tea blending. I wouldn't have known this had I not come here today. So thank you so much. Oh, so what are they doing here?
Well, right now, I don't want to give too much away because I think Venkatesh is going to reveal the secrets. Venkatesh, hi. So what's going on here?
Yeah, this is William's packing machine, and we have 3 robots here, and these 3 robots are packing bulk teas, which is going for our partner companies throughout the world. And we have a lot more to see in production lines. So, shall we move there?
This is the production.
Yes, this is the production line for loose teas. Can you see on the top where the weighing scale is there? So when we set the set weight in the weighing scale, it dispenses the tea to the machine below there, and it pouches out, and this line pushes these pouches into the packet teas, and the cartons are getting packed in this line and getting delivered for overpacking. And today we are making English breakfast, which is one of our favorite blends in Ahmad tea. We have got tea bag packing lines also.
Great.
We have 5 lines for envelope packings, and 15 lines for tea bag, and 1 line for tagless also. These 5 envelope lines are meant for all fruity flavors are getting packed in these envelope lines, and tea bags we are producing in IMA lines. So let us go to one line and see what's happening there. Yeah. These are all the sophisticated machine which is packing tea bags, and there is a doser in the machine, so which dispenses 2 grams, which is getting packed in the filter bags, and there is a camera in the machine which is just detecting each and every tea bag and detecting if there is any defect, and it will reject from the machine. And there is a check weigher, so it checks each and every packets coming out from the line, and even it doesn't allow if there is even 1 tea bag less in the packet.
Because I wanted to ask about the machine, like how would it avoid mistakes?
Yeah. So as I told, there is a camera in the machine, so you can see in the monitor. So it is checking each and every tea bag in the machine. So here it monitors, and if there is any defect, it will get rejected from the line.
Oh, I noticed that these cards were being inserted into the boxes. What are these cards?
Yeah, these are all the sustainability initiatives that we have taken. Let me introduce our engineering manager, Mr. Neeraj, who has done a lot of sustainability initiatives. Let him explain more about this.
Great.
Hi Zara, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, good.
We were just talking about these cards that we saw going into the boxes.
Yeah, these cards actually we are putting in our tea boxes just to share the information regarding the environment saving initiative that we are taking in this factory. because as a company, we believe in conserving the precious natural resources and using them in a responsible way. And just to tell you more about it, when we built this factory around 7 years ago, then we use the most energy efficient infrastructure in it. Like we have this insulated wall and glass, which saves cooling inside this production area, and we use less energy. Similar way, in our warehouses, you must have noted that in warehouse and office area, we have this natural sky lighting, which allows natural light to come inside the factory during the day, and we don't have to use any electricity powered lights during the day. And even during the light, whatever lighting we are using, these are latest energy efficient LED lights, which saves around 80% of the electricity compared to the conventional lighting systems.
That's really, really good. Yeah. Oh, well, there you have it. I mean, all this talk about teas made me rather thirsty. I don't know about you, but I think it's time for a cup of tea. What do you think?
Yeah, we actually have the Darjeeling that I introduced you to earlier.
Yeah.
We have actually lined up some tasting. So hopefully you'll
Great.
enjoy that compared to normal black tea.
Great. I'll put this down here. So, what are we tasting again? Darjeeling?
Yes, I've arranged you a cup of Darjeeling, which is one of the most exotic and exclusively flavored tea. It's grown in very high elevation in the Himalayan belt, which is in North India. Also, it has a very light in color, very delicate, gentle, and champagne taste. Yes, I just allow you to taste. And
You've made me really,
Yes.
really thirsty for some. Perfect.
You probably noticed the floral aroma.
Quick question. So,
Yes.
how long has this? So this was loose tea, or was this in the tea bag?
this is a loose tea.
Yes.
Okay. And how long was that sitting? How long was the loose tea?
At least 10 minutes, would it be?
In the
In the infuser.
infuser, it's only 5 minutes.
5 minutes,
Yes.
So should we have some tea? Yes. And let me know if you can taste the floral aroma.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's delicious. Yeah. So this is only seasonal. So this only comes out whenever.
I'm afraid so. If it happened every year, if it happened
Amazing.
every month, it won't be as special, I'm afraid. But
Well, there you have it. I mean, there's a lot that goes into processing of tea. There's blending, the tea tasting. I mean, it's just rather fascinating, don't you think?